The relationship between levels of pollution and levels of income is generally thought to follow an inverted U shape, with pollution rising as income increases from low levels but falling once income passes some intermediate level. Because this inverted U pattern is similar to the relationship between inequality and national income posited by economics Simon Kuznets, this empirical relationship between pollution and national income is called the environmental Kuznets curve. In the first stage of industrialization, pollution in the world grows rapidly because people are more interested in jobs and income than clean air and water. Communities are too poor to pay for abatement, and environmental regulation is correspondingly weak. The balance shifts as income rises. Leading industrial sectors become cleaner, people value the environment more highly, and regulatory institutions become more effective. Dasgupta, 2002. However, estimates of the conventional environment Kuznets curve have been criticized as misleading snapshots of a dynamic process. If, for example, free trade and globalization create a race to the bottom as countries compete by lowering their environmental standards, then the curve may simply flatten out. Or if income growth and industrialization merely create new environmental hazards, it's possible that the environmental Kuznets curve could rise over time. Conversely, recent and more optimistic evidence suggests that the environmental Kuznets curve has been shifting downward as growth becomes less polluting and the turning point occurs at increasingly lower levels of income. The reversed E case C. But we cannot simply assert that increasing levels of income caused pollution to first rise and then fall. Alternative explanations for the inverted U pattern include the natural progression from clean agrarian to polluting industrial to clean service sector domination of the economy, the beneficial effects of greater institutional development and better public policies in advanced economies, and advances due to technical change. It has also been suggested that wealthier countries have reduced their pollution levels by exporting their pollution-intensive production activities to developing countries. If true, this could call into question the ability of today's poor countries to follow the inverted U pattern, suggesting a path similar to the race to the bottom or even the new toxics. Economist Diamond, 2005, as well as other economists, are skeptical of the EKC given the aggressive development paths being followed by many countries. They suggest that environmental problems will get resolved sometime and in some way or the other. But the important issue is whether they will become resolved in pleasant ways of our own choice, or in unpleasant ways not of our choice, such as warfare, genocide, starvation, disease epidemics, and collapse of societies.